Hello and welcome to one more episode of Free Thoughts. Enjoy your trip. How to find your passion. It's a very interesting question, very intriguing question, but it is a wonderful question to make because when you find your passion, in some sense, if it is really your true passion, or I like to use the person, some person outside of us, when the person finds their true passion, their really true passion, it is for life. It is a path that it is for life. So after that right question has an answer, then well, a huge part of the life of the person is fixed out. Because the person has a block to sustain itself on, right? So from this block, it just upwards. So it is only gains, right? So the person is right below the block and is trying to formulate this block so it can continue their life. So find a job they like, they truly like, or that they feel more passionate about, so they can focus on how to get better at it. Because when the person finds their passion, probably they are not the best, obviously. Otherwise, they will already knew that that was their passion and they will be practicing that for years. Example. So, so that's a really interesting question to make, and I think that lots of times people already know their passion if they are older. Tendentially, I think, because as I look around, lots of times to lots of people, I see where they were or are or have potential, and also how they sabotage themselves. So some ways, everybody knows somebody that is has talent on something, but didn't proceed on what they were doing because they devalue it, saying, "Yeah, I'm not so good." The person saying they are not so good. The person saying nobody will buy it. I am not a talented guy. No, just devaluing their value, not valorizing themselves. So they just do superficial excuses that cover their core, right? And it can be self sabotage. Who knows what? For it can be self sabotage. Who knows what the hell that is? And it's like you couldn't see the fire and the potential that the person has, because they do that on their free time. They do that all the way up on when they can, but then somehow they even stop at doing that, and they say they are lost in life and they don't know what the hell they do, or they are more depressed or whatever it is, and they want to find their passion. And lots of times the passion can be already in the history of the person, right? If the person explores what the others said they were good and that they themselves enjoyed doing, well, that probably can be a huge highway to find passion really easy. Because the person, and now I'm making parallels with my history as well. The person can even how get a bad association to what it does. It can be because the person is saying bad things of their work, or devaluing their works, and not that good, not that good is bad. Yeah, or saying that because blah blah blah. So they are making these superficial excuses to cover this nucleus. So they started to believe on this, and it is just, well, I wanted to say that they are full of shit, but I'm not not sure if that's the right way to do it. But just the association wasn't good. So exploring that again, remembering those positive comments and how the person really enjoying that, just giving a try. It can be interesting to regain that momentum and that pleasure, and maybe take an opportunity to take that further with new eyes now that the person it is looking different to life, because time passed by and the person now notices that it was really more good comparing to other people that are starting, or to other people that They don't even know how to do the basic stuff that the person knew. So by comparison, the person can know, oh, maybe I'm really good or more good than I thought it was. So it can be interesting to explore that. And the second part of this video, it is about probably more for the youngsters. And this is what I did, and I think it's very useful. Just to try out multiple things. Try shit, as Gary Vee says. I remember having like 14 years old, 14, 13, and saying to myself, what the hell am I going to do when I grow up? I look at the adult livelihood, and I don't want to work on these places, man. Like I don't want to be working on these environments. What the hell? I don't want to be working here on these places I see, you know. It's not my thing. What the hell am I going to do when I do 18 years old? Like I'm an independent guy. No, I don't want to work in this place that people are showing me. You know, I prefer to have my own deal, or a place where I feel I have a click on to. So I start thinking. So my objective was, yeah, when I want to be 18, I want to have money to sustain myself. You know, just be my home. So I don't need to be dependent on my fathers and do and do whatever they want me to do, etc. Meaning working in a business side of family that I didn't want to, even though it's cool. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm thinking, okay, I want to have that money, so I don't have to work in a job that I don't want. And so that's the main objective goal. And so because I don't know what the hell I want to do yet, I will just do whatever I find it gives money and I like to do, or I feel passionate about, or I feel I can do it. So I discovered at the time that people that make YouTube videos would living from it, like doing YouTube videos and living from it. My God. uh, but but that's not what you was really exciting. The most part that was exciting to me at the time is that I watched the videos and I thought to myself, what the hell? People watch this stuff. It was so hilarious because I was like thinking to myself at the time, I can do better videos than this, man. My videos will be more fun. Because I was thinking on my type of entertaining stuff that I like. So I was seeing videos to laugh. That I was thinking, man, I can make better jokes. I can make better entertaining content. So I thought, okay, when I have like 14, I started 14, 13. I started making videos playing Need for Speed World. But at that time, Need for Speed World, it was very fun to play. But I only had a not a notebook. What the hell you will call it in English? Notebook. Yeah, that's the right word, right? A portable computer, and it was very slow to render the videos. You know, even though I had a lot of fun playing with online friends. So I was like, okay, I will save some money, and when I make 16 years old, I have 2 years until 18. I was watching the others people's stats and see how much time in how much time they get their numbers, so they can get that X amount of money. Looking on Social Blade stats that they gave approximately how much money they were making, and at that time I guess it was more accurate than now, even though it was never really very accurate. So I was like, okay, interesting. I'm thinking, yeah, I believe when I start, if I put videos every day, or if I put videos XYZ, yeah, maybe until I make 18 years old, my content will be very good. I think I have potential. Yeah, I think in 2 years, putting out this content, a specific type of content, I can make a living out of this. Amazing. Boom. Let's start. Started with games because it was what I could do at the time, even though some part of me, I guess it was already thinking, well, I'm going to play games, but if I need, I will do other stuff. And that's what I did. I started playing games and making comic games as I usually had a lot of fun, screaming, laughing a lot, and playing with online people. And I put that on interest on online. So that was my first videos, just highlights, ten, 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 ten. It was very fun. But then the videos weren't increasing as much as I wanted. After some months, like what, 2 3, not a lot. So I just started, okay, how can I increase my visualizations? Well, and ideas popped out, and I started making them. Just fast forward a little bit. I started making the ideas, but then find some people that help me having new ideas to make different type of content that were completely different as what I was doing previously, like doing comedy shows, like giving news from other YouTubers at the time, like Drama Alert from Keemstar, but my version. And as I was on that path of trying different things, well, new things surge spontaneously, right? So from that, I started making videos without showing my face. Then I started showing my face, and that was a gateway to doing videos on the street, doing pranks, social interviews during the day, social experiments, mostly about comedy, always. And then I went to Twitch, streaming, gaming. Then I went to do IRL stream, which was a whole completely different thing. But it was also this mindset in mind of trying out things, just try out what works best, and and exploded every time that I got a click right, my channels exploded. That's how I got more than 17 million views on my channel in Portuguese. But they didn't sustain it a long time because I was already trying new stuff and by building new channels, doing different stuff. For example, doing a type of show of news from YouTubers to pranks. It's a completely different type of content. But my main goal, it was just trying different stuff to see what fits me best, so I can grab on my passion when I really find that I will do this for life, or yeah, I want to do this. I feel this is my niche, or whatever you want to call it. And hold on. So this is and now I am here, and I won't get out of here soon. So this is to say that taste shit, taste things, different things, and grab on to what you find it is your passion without self-sabotaging and courage. I faced a lot of fear when I was doing my videos on the streets. I was full of fear when I was doing those pranks, full of fear, like, oh my god, I'm going to, like, um interrupt this days guy to say some stupid thing, and what the hell people will think, blah blah blah, blah. it, it was more like just feeling the fear than ruminating and stuff, but it was fun. But I still do it. So passion, it can also comes with fear and facing fear. Just to share with you that this small little piece of my story. I hope it makes sense for you. Hope you got some value. Try stuff. It doesn't just because it's passion. It's not. It's not. It's not. Um, absence. It is not meaning absence of fear or challenges. Right? Not right. Yeah. Okay. So I hope this makes sense for you. Thank you. Remember my educational platform, School for Adults, where you can get all the wisdom you want to master your behavior and get more intellectual. 15 days to test. Not satisfied? Money back. Remember, take the opportunity to acquire my recentest book, How to Create a Second Brain, The Secret to 21st Century, available on Amazon throughout the world. Thank you so much, and as always, good luck.